Hello everyone. So this is probably a little different from anything I've really uploaded on the channel. I normally just upload random clips here and there just to look back on from time to time. And this little project won't be that different, but it'll be a lot more drawn out and more in-depth than anything else I've done. So basically what I've wanted to do for a bit is some sort of career mode progression, story type thing where I kind of define the situation and then I just play through it. And so I've been playing through FIFA 22 career mode a lot, and to be honest, the game can get a little easy, especially once you figure out sort of the nuances of the career mode system. And so I'm definitely not good at FIFA by any means, but I do think I'm pretty good at the nuances of the management system. And so I tried to create a little self-imposed challenge and a little fun thing to do that would let me play FIFA and be not super great at it, but also restrict the exploitation of the management aspects of career mode. And so what we're going to be doing here and what you see on the screen is that we will be doing a United States sort of Road to Glory-esque type thing. And what I mean by that is we're basically going to take over some team in Europe and only bring in American players, mainly from the youth academy. We will use some players that actually exist if they can support our team. And the overall goal is not to do well with that team, although, I mean, obviously we're going to want to, and I think winning the Champions League would be cool. But the main goal is to actually get hired on as the head coach of the US men's national team and win the World Cup. And basically, the entire World Cup team should be our team that we are coaching on the club side, because those should hopefully be the best American players in the world at that point. So that's sort of the overall goal. Now for the series itself, what I'm planning on doing is doing a lot of voiceovers. Like I said, it's sort of, at least I'm creating it to be a way for me to look back and remember sort of this self-imposed challenge. But, I mean, if it gets traction and there's people that enjoy watching it, I'm definitely open to ideas of how it would be more entertaining. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. If this does pick up traction, that's great. And, yeah, so I can get into more of the details. So you can probably see on the screen what's been playing while I've been doing this voiceover is us starting the campaign. And so you're probably wondering why we're starting in the MLS basically. And so the reason for that is I'm cheesing the system a little bit. I do have like the sort of pre-ordered version of the game, so with that means whichever club you start out managing, you get what they call like a homegrown talent in the youth academy, which means basically they'll be a really good player and they have like maxed out potential. So the reason we're doing this is because I want as much help as I can get early on, and having a player that I know will basically be with us throughout this entire playthrough is one, cool, and then also two, helps us on the gameplay side. So you can see here I spent some time looking at the academy, and I think I was going to leave the character or the guy as striker. I found when playing that wingers are really easy to find in the youth academy. Midfielders are okay to find, but tall and good strikers are very difficult to find. So, okay, actually, my bad. I just saw in the clip that he started as a winger and we moved him to striker. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And so basically, what my plan is to coach this team for a bit until I'm able to get a job offer for a team in Europe that's preferably in one of the more competitive leagues, so like Germany, Italy, France, Spain, or England. And then what we're going to do is we're going to buy out all the good players that I've been able to find in the youth academy at this team, FC Austin, and we will carry on with that team. So yeah, I wasn't able to find any jobs right away. So, and also just a quick note, there's gonna be a lot of simming in this playthrough. I plan on playing the important games, and especially if like the club's manager, like what's it called, confidence rating is getting low, I'll step in and play some games. But at the same time, like I said, I'm not super great at FIFA, so I think simming is okay. And also, the main point of the challenge is not to literally necessarily play FIFA; it's to develop these players and win the World Cup. So, yeah. So, I'll probably go ahead and skip ahead here because this is a lot of just simming and going through with the MLS team, and I'll get back when we find a European team. Okay, so past me lied. I'm actually just gonna cut this here and call this episode 0, or like the intro. And then episode 1 will begin on sort of the progress recaps. And yeah, so I will catch you all in episode 1.